Alright, this is a 2009 CTS all-wheel drive 3.6. We're doing the front engine mount. And what I've done here is I popped our upper ball joint out. Also lift the engine as high as I could get it. And then I popped our CV axle joint out of the transaxle. And once you do that, let me get up under here. This job pays 5.5 hours. They want you to like take the whole damn exhaust and stuff. As you can see, I've not touched it. So what I'm doing now is I need to take this, I think this is the power steering cooler line. I'll take this bolt out. Let me do that real quick. But anyway, the theory is once you take this bolt out and you move your axle over, which is here, here's our mount. I've already got it loose and waiting to come out. The theory is I'm going to drop this tab on this power steering line, let it drop some, and I should be able to get it right out through this hole right here. Let's see if I can show you. So it'll come out right through there, come out through this space, and then over the axle and come out over here on this side. So let me see if I can't get that loose real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so I took that power steering line bolt out of, where the heck was that dude? Oh, right there. I don't know if you can see it still. And I just wiggled the lines till this came out. And now, should be able to get this dude out of here. And there it is. I've been here about an hour. Kind of screwing off, listening to podcasts, you know, how I just came in at this hard as hell. I probably have this mount in my hand in about 35-40 minutes. It's not a bad repair. I did remove the two bolts. This is not necessary, but if anybody sees it and is asking, I did remove the two bolts for the steering gear. Was able to bring it over about 2 inches. So yeah, you can get it out without taking your subframe down, without removing your exhaust, without removing your rack and pinion, without even taking your sway bar links off. I see a lot of people online talking about how difficult this job is. They want the dealer to do it. It's really not that bad. Once you get this power steering line, if you follow around to the other side, there's another one of these. If you take both those 10 millimeters out, you'll be able to move these lines up and down. And yeah, that's it. Not too bad of a job. I get paid 5.5 hours for this, and I'll be out of here in probably an hour or less. Easy stuff. So let's just recap real quick. First thing I did, obviously, wheel and the splash guard. I got all that out of there, the wheel well guard or whatever people call it. Remove my upper ball joint control arm and separate it from the steering knuckle. Again, I did take the two bolts out of the rack. Not necessary. Definitely want to take this wire out because you're going to need to get in the way where that harness sits. And after that, I just took my pry bar and popped the CV axle out. Now it's just flopping in here. And then once I did that and lifted the motor up, the mount came right through this hole. I thought it would come out that way, but I couldn't get it out that way because of this brake line. But it actually came right out this way very, very easily. So there we go. We own it. Hope this helped some of you. Also, these little nipple things, there's one there, there's another one there. On the bracket on the engine, this is the top. The bracket, this little nipple dude fits inside of a little hole. It's an alignment pin. I highly recommend grinding this down just a little bit, remove a little bit of material, because as you know, if you can tell on this old mount, you see all that corrosion on it. Aluminum loves to corrode, so I had to beat the piss to get this out. You can't tell. All you need to do is just remove a little bit of material, not a whole lot, just enough, you know, maybe a mil. I'm going to do that in just a minute. I'll grind it down just a little bit. That'll help it slide back into the bracket that it mounts to. And you don't have to, you know, beat the crap out of it to go back in place. So we're going to put this back in there. We'll get this job done. We're going to head on to the next one. You guys have a good day.